Hey, Mr. Tan Man.
Mr. Tan Man? That's what I am right now?
You look a little tan today.
We got a little sun today.
Got a lot of sun today.
We got a little sun today.
Get sunned.
We were outside today.
We were outside. Yeah. Felt good. A lot of sweat today.
A lot of sweating. A lot of, we worked it. We pushed it in the beginning.
Sweat now.
Woke up. We got sleep. It starts with sleep. Shout out to sleep.
Woo! Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It started with the sleep. And then I woke up, invigorated. And I said, hey, I had an idea. Why don't we go walk the Woodrow Wilson Bridge? And you said, I actually was planning on going to the gym.
And running for 20 minutes and then 20 minutes of weights.
I honestly feel like you came up with that on the spot.
No, I actually did think about that in my sleep right before I woke up.
Think about it in her sleep.
I did.
You said you didn't dream last night.
I didn't dream, and I told you at the restaurant right before I woke up, I thought about, okay, I feel good. I can go to the gym and do 20 minutes of cardio in my sweats in the sauna suit, and then do some weights. Come back up here.
Do I need to get another microphone for your titties? Because they like doing their own thing today.
Hey, listen. They're good, okay? I ain't gotta pay for them. I ain't gotta do nothing to them. I just gotta package them properly.
Oh, Lucy and Julianne over there.
They just gotta be packaged properly.
Yo, welcome to episode 41 of the Where's Brunch podcast.
Woo!
Man, listen.
Hello, listeners and viewers here, domestic and foreign, because maybe we got listeners overseas somewhere.
We might have one person in Germany or something.
One person in Ireland. What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Where's Brunch podcast. And as always, we thank you for your listening and viewing. We ask that you like, comment, share, and follow us. We also request that you give us a rating. 5 stars, no less.
No less than 5 stars.
No less than 5 stars, okay? You can find us at Where's Brunch Podcast on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and on all streaming platforms you can listen to us. So welcome to the party, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, well done. Well said.
Thank you.
Cheers to that. Okay, listen. This little cocktail here that I whipped together is really just a concoction. Hopefully it's pleasant and not too terrible.
Whip it good.
There's no name for this.
Whip it. Let's call it the whip it. Whip it good.
Okay. Well, it's half decent.
I like it.
It's refreshing.
Whip it good.
Little gin, little passion fruit, simple syrup, little dry vermouth, little lemon juice, and a little soda water on the top.
Works for me. I've been drinking gin today anyway.
You're going to go to sleep so early tonight.
No, I'm not. I'm ready to pop, rock it, drop it. I'm ready.
Do I even need to ask how are you doing? Like I usually do? I like to know, but I'm getting an inkling that you are up and it's stuck.
It is up.
Oh, Lord.
It is up. It is up. It is up. I'm feeling good. Don't
we have a podcast to shoot. Good. I'm glad you're feeling good.
I'm feeling great.
Good.
We had a really good day today.
We did.
I'm rolling on 9 hours of sleep.
Rolling.
And we've just been having a good day today. I'm probably going to pass out at some point because between the workout, the 4 miles, y'all, we did 4 miles.
4 plus.
4.4 miles to be exact, ladies and gentlemen. And going to brunch. And
we weren't even planning on going to brunch today.
Nah, but you got me walking 4.4 miles. I ain't cooking after that.
Yeah, she made a few brunch comments during the walk. And I was like, where are we going?
Yeah, baby. I mean, come on. That's a lot to then come home and try to whip and mix and boil.
Well, I knew that at that point, I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, I was beat.
It was too late. By the time we got cleaned up, it was like 1 something.
It was 12 o'clock when I came back in the house from walking him.
Right.
It was like 12 o'clock. Yeah, it was like 12.
I feel like it was later.
It might have been 12:15.
Yeah, because by the time I made the reservation for brunch, it was like 1:15.
Yeah, it was 1:15
already. You know what I mean? So yeah, the brunch was fantastic though.
Ada's on the River.
Yeah, shout out to Ada's on the River.
Old Town, Alexandria, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to Old Town too.
Hey.
Got it done, man. That French toast was so good.
Beautiful views.
Sat outside by the river.
We sat outside. Great wind blowing. Shaded areas.
Great wind.
We had mimosas. I had the shrimp and avocado toast. Phenomenal.
Yeah, that looked pretty good. Even though I can't eat shrimp.
It had grapefruit on it, y'all.
It did.
Shallots.
It was elevated.
This was an elevated avocado toast. Like, it was one of those, we live in California. I'm not really trying to eat too much because I need to look cute in my swimsuit later.
Your avocado toast is elevated.
Yes.
So when you going to show the people that? You're going to share that with the people.
I'll share it.
You going to share that with the people?
Share that.
Your avocado toast is serious, yo.
Yeah, my avocado toast is a thing. Okay?
It's a thing,
It's
yo.
a thing, y'all. It's a thing.
And nobody makes it like that either, right?
Nobody makes it like that. I love it.
But yeah, that was and then I got the French toast, of course. They had the giant French toast there, and it was just crazy.
Where they get that bread from?
I don't know,
They
man.
make it in house.
It's so good.
It was big.
So good. Yeah, pause. So good. You know what I'm saying? The orange, you know what I'm saying? It's good stuff. Good brunch. And then we gallivanted up the way.
Yes, we did, ladies and gentlemen.
And sat down in another establishment to have a couple of cocktails.
Yes.
And
I had a purple drink, y'all. It's
she
cute.
has this purple drink that she loves.
It's called the Flower Sour.
Yeah, gin-based cocktail.
And it's purple, y'all. Okay,
Yes.
and that's my favorite color.
Yes.
And they put a flower in it. And I love this drink. Shout out to the People's Drug.
Yeah.
Because
People's
that place in Old Town on Alfred Street.
Yes, it's on Alfred.
On Alfred Street, y'all.
Shout out to my man Jacob. He just took over the cocktail program over there.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Jacob.
Jacob, we're going to elevate the program. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
Shout out to Jacob, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to Jacob.
I know you be inviting me to stuff, but it's family situation over here. We love being home, and sometimes we just can't make it, to be honest. But we support Jacob.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we had a couple cocktails. Then we hopped in. We Ubered the whole time, and we Ubered back home.
Yes.
And here we are shooting the Where's Brunch podcast, as with one foot out the door, one foot in, because we are heading out for a getaway.
We're getting away. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. Remember that song?
I don't.
Oh, I forgot.
If I heard it, I would remember. But we're getting away. Let's bring it back in.
I'm sorry. The song is now. I'm thinking about who's singing. Peace of mind.
Come on, man. Come on, John. Come on, get back. Come on.
So yes, we are getting away to the beach, y'all. It's been a summer.
Yeah.
It's been a summer, but we haven't really been beaching at all. We haven't been hanging out. We haven't taken a vacation during the summer per se. So we are actually dipping out of town and we are going to the beach.
Yeah, we went to Virginia Beach. Never been there. I've never been.
Right. And you've never been. So this is I'm excited because he's never been. The last time I've been was years ago. So I'm excited for
Got a hotel right on the water. We're not going to say which one. We're not going to say which one.
Okay, we're not going to say.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll share it later.
Facing the ocean. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
And yeah, so we just we're going to shoot this pod. We have some light topics, man. I don't know if I don't think we're going to get too heavy today.
Listen, we got topics.
We got some topics. So first topic, shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson, right?
Hey.
Woo!
All right. Come on, ma'am. Come on, ma'am. She said, I'm not back. I'm better.
I'm better. That's dope. And to be transparent, when she was when she had her public kind of display of whatever it was, I was critical. Rightfully so. Anybody watching, if you cared, you might be a little critical and whatnot. Yeah. And I was but I knew she was young and she had some growing up to do and all this kind of stuff. And she had the talent. And here she is. She back at it, yo.
I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her team.
Yes.
That's working with her and protecting her and bringing her to this point. Because even her interviews, she's speaking in a different way than she was before. So I'm really happy to see that. She is out here smoking folks on the track. Okay.
Yeah, she got the gold. She got the gold in the 100.
In the 100, she got the gold. She smoked folks. Okay.
She smoked folks.
She smoked Jamaica.
Yeah, she did.
Jamaica was confused. They couldn't believe it.
And remember when she was going through her stuff and everyone was expecting her to win and all this other. When the Jamaicans won, they kind of threw some shots at her.
Oh,
Yo.
hell
They was
yeah.
laughing at her and
They
all
was
this other stuff.
America, whatever.
But they seem to be in a better space today.
Absolutely. And I would just like to say to the American press, give her damn props. Stop acting like, like you looking for something wrong with her.
Right. Well, they want to see you down. When you down, they want to see you stay down.
They don't like black women.
Right. And there you go. But so there's an interesting thing. Well, we'll get to that. So she got the gold in the 100.
Yes.
She got the gold in the 4x1 relay, right?
Shout out to the 4x1 team, men and women. Because they both won. We had a sweep.
That's sweet.
Yes.
That's sweet.
We had a sweep. We had a sweep.
She got the bronze in the 200.
In the 200, they was killing it.
Jamaica got they got the gold in that. I think they got the gold. Did they get the gold and?
No, America got the
silver. And then Sha'Carri got so shout. I can't remember that homegirl name.
Yeah, I don't
Dang,
remember.
she got the silver.
Yes.
Should have prepped for that.
Yeah.
And Sha'Carri got the gold. Excuse me, the bronze in that one. So shout out to her for that and her accomplishments once again.
Just shout out to the ladies and men, because to be an athlete to this level means that you dedicate your entire life to this.
Yeah.
Okay. The pay ain't all that fantastic. Maybe you're getting sponsorships and you're getting deals.
Oh, what a segue! You don't realize it, but
thank you.
Yes, you're right. The sponsorship. So a friend of mine brought up this point because Sha'Carri, after she won, she spoke to only the black media that was there, and she walked right by the rest of them.
Yeah.
So we see what she's doing. How, is she going to be? Is that a sustainable thing when you heavily in track and field heavily rely on sponsorship?
Right. If you want the Nikes, if you want the Adidas, if you want, you've got to work with. But I think it'll also be a decision. The people are going to have conversations with her. Who wants to have a deal with her? Who wants to sponsor her? Who wants to pay for her stuff? And then maybe she will, see. But the press period. Didn't do right by her before.
True indeed.
So why I want to talk to y'all?
I get
y'all gonna say some sideways shit to me anyway.
I get that.
But I know it's not sustainable.
Is that stance sustainable or not?
It might not get you on the cover of Wheaties, even with you winning the gold medal. It might keep you from that.
Right.
She didn't say anything negative. She just walked past them. I mean, hey, this is what it is, but this is what we will say. We'll see what happens because there's a road to the Olympics.
Yeah, I'm not saying that she's doing something wrong in her stance. I just understand her stance.
Yes.
And, just question, like I said, a friend of mine questioned, that's basically a sustainable thing. Like, is she going to have to, kind of find some kind of middle ground?
But you got to protect your peace. You got to protect your mental.
For sure.
You got to protect your mentals and all that stuff.
Your mentals.
Talking to y'all is going to try to rock me and take me out my chi right now, I don't need to talk to y'all.
Yeah, man. She focused. So while we were watching, we were scrolling YouTube.
Yes.
Because I have you in my YouTube world now.
Oh my gosh, you guys. We watch YouTube like it's regular TV. Just so y'all know.
And we found the shot putting competition,
yes,
the women's shot putting. So let me cue this up real quick.
Yeah, buddy.
See what girl got to say.
Just so you know, like I was laying in bed, we were watching, and I was scrolling my phone, and I get the news updates, and I got the update for the shot put, and so I'm like, oh, okay. And then you just happened to turn on the shot put, and so I'm like, what? I think
is the shot put and the discus the same? The discus is separate from the shot. Shot put is the ball, right?
Yeah.
This is the discus.
This is the discus. Yeah. So I saw the result already, and I was like, well, okay. I think I already know what's gonna happen. But when you turned it on, that wasn't what was happening on the screen. The other chick was leading, so I was like, "What it said?" And I didn't want to. So yes, so it happened, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, Black Girl Magic.
What a moment for this 25-year-old native of Spring Valley, California. The emotions have already taken hold. No pressure here, Trey. Lagi Tasaga is the world champion in Hungary.
A little bit different adrenaline. You hear her reaction right there and as the emotion pours over.
She made it to the World Championships twice before. Fouled all 3 throws.
Fouled before.
Back in Doha. Finished 12th last year in Oregon. Needed a 6th and final throw in Oregon just to get the qualifying standard to be in Hungary. And in the 5th round, shocks the world's best and becomes the first American ever to be the world champion in the women's discus.
Wow.
That was
so the background to this is that there's another U.S. Olympian who is a white woman who was poised. Everybody was like she was gonna win it. She was gonna win. She was in the lead.
She was expected.
She was just sitting there, just waiting for this shit to end, and then homegirl comes up and launches the discus joint, and just hops in front of her, and becomes the first woman ever
for the United States.
For the United States.
Yeah, she
shout out to her.
Blew old girl out the water.
So
the U.S. took
Trina X over here.
Gold and silver.
While we were watching, Trina X has some had some feelings. She had it was a couple little shoulder chuckles.
Black girl magic. That's what I'm saying. Black girl magic. USA. That's what USA.
Trina X, man, you are the best, yo. Yo, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to her.
Yeah.
And her teammate got the silver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, when watching this, go back and watch the guys on YouTube.
Yeah.
Watching this, you can see the confusion on the white woman's face. I don't know her name. I'm sorry.
Forgot her name.
On her face, because she was right there.
She was leading the whole thing the whole time.
There. It was hers.
And so Tasangi came up and just threw a record that nobody else could touch.
Ooh.
Set
and
a
that
record.
Was it. And now you were almost the first woman ever to do blah blah blah, and now this woman is the first woman ever. And they're interviewing both of y'all at the same time.
Yeah, but she was great.
She was great.
She was happy that her teammate. She couldn't be happy to be standing next to her teammate who won the gold.
She had to go backstage, back in the locker room, to just cry.
Yeah,
she had to. I would have.
Yeah,
I'd have been crushed.
But y'all going to the Olympics, right?
Yeah, I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it, but you had to be crushed though.
Yeah,
because you want to win.
If you've been leading and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, somebody who barely qualified.
She barely qualified. You heard her.
Barely qualified.
Yeah, I heard them say she barely. She you know what I'm saying?
She done came out of nowhere and boom, she like ranks and catapults past everybody.
Literally, they're literally catapults. That was wild, yo. That was fun to watch.
Black girl magic.
Oh, black girl magic for sure. Yo, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? They're crushing it out there.
Absolutely wonderful to watch.
City Boys up.
City Boys is up.
City Boys up.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please stop? Can you do this? Can you do this? Ladies and gentlemen, listeners, viewers, I would like to have a moment of silence for the Holly Berry.
Hey,
that was not enough of a moment.
They do it to Beyonce.
No, everybody
somebody
on mute. Shut the hell up.
Yo, City Boys up, yo.
City Boys are not up.
You know what I'm saying, my man.
Can my girl
y'all been
Holly
doing
Berry
this to us for so many years.
Can she get a break from the bullshit of paying these low life dudes money?
Whoa.
This is what happens when you date down. And then they come after you for your money. And then of course you in the state of California, where because she earns a certain amount of money, the law stipulates 4% over $2 million that she earns.
If you have gotten me accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Oh, give me a
and now you don't want to be with me.
Oh, yeah.
Now you want a divorce.
Yeah.
Then I am afforded that same lifestyle. Isn't that how it's been?
Let's talk about it. Honestly, he was fighting her for full custody so that he could get even more money. And
they got a child together?
The son. Maceo. They have a son together.
Maceo.
Yes. So he was fighting to have full custody.
Okay.
So they've been fighting for 8 years.
8 years?
They've been going through. She been separated from this dude. She been trying to divorce this dude all this time. He was overseas at first. They're shuttling this little boy back and forth. Then he comes back to the States and I want full custody.
8 years and all he got was $8,000 a month?
And all he got was $8,000 a month?
Yeah, it's $8,000 a month.
Listen.
That's like
she's already paying the other whack ass dude $8,000 after she got that reduced from $16,000 that she was paying him a month for Nala.
Yeah, I've seen her in some movies. You know what I'm saying? She gets some bread. City Boy is up. You know what I'm saying? she got to stop.
Dear Holly,
it's time to not get married anymore.
Holly, we love you. Don't marry anybody else.
Don't marry anybody. Yeah, I love Holly Berry too, man. We love Holly Berry.
We love.
We got jokes, of course.
I mean, but this is just ridiculous. Like for real, prenups. Hey, we get divorced. This is all you get. Don't try to come for me and get some more money.
Well, they don't honor prenups these days.
Yeah,
like
well,
they still get those disputed too.
Most of the time they do. I was looking at the list of people who have paid exorbitant amount of child support fees. And I guess Kanye or Ye is at the high end at $200,000 a month that he has to pay Kim for the 4 kids.
Right. That's crazy.
Brendan Fraser, the dude from The Mummy or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
he has the record as having to have paid his wife $1.6 million a year for their kids. That's because he made so much money from Mummy and all of them things. He had to pay her that much money in a year.
Well, it has to be more than that. Kanye is paying $200,000. That's way more than $1.6 million a year.
Right. Well, originally,
okay, understood.
Was holding
gotcha.
The record for child support. So I mean, it's
so if you got Brendan Fraser,
yes.
You got Kanye out here paying all this money, and you want me to take it easy on Holly Berry, and all she paying is $8,000 a month
times 2.
Okay, $16,000 a month.
That's too much.
She got bread.
So what the hell that mean?
She got to pay.
Whatever. Olivier Martinez, her ex-husband, is supposedly worth $30 million. So I'm trying to figure out what she need to give him that money for anyway. He already got bread.
Hey man, listen.
Now the first baby daddy, no, he was the model / whatever the hell he was, but ridiculous. And I understand this is about maintaining the lifestyle of the child because they live with her. She has security. They're in private schools. They have drivers. They have nanny. They
can't be coming over to my house. I live in the projects.
Listen, date up, women.
You got, you know what I'm saying?
Stop dating down.
I need to live in the pad. I need to be in the hills.
The black woman delegation is like, this is some bullshit. And I understand that she got off good. But the amount that she's paying out to 2 different baby daddies is just ridiculous.
Yo, shout out to Rihanna ASAP.
Shout out to them.
More babies.
Rihanna had the baby. I guess they're saying early August she delivered. We're not really sure of the gender.
Another boy from what I heard.
Some people saying boys, some people saying girls, some people are not.
I guess they didn't announce yet, huh?
Not confirming the gender. So we don't really know. So congratulations to them with little baby Rizza, who is 15 months old. I can't imagine having a 15-month-old and a newborn. What the hell?
Woo! Nannies, baby, nannies.
Nannies times 10. Yeah, nannies times 10.
Yeah.
That's
nannies.
A lot of activity going on in one house.
Mm-hmm.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Yeah, shout out to them though. They're building. That's dope.
Yeah, they're happy.
They seem to be.
They seem
from
to
the
be,
outside looking in. They seem to be.
From what we see, from the interviews that she had, and just looking, and the baby, little baby Rizzo was just so happy every time you saw him, his little face, and he's just laughing and giggling and just happy and looks like surrounded by love. Hence why there's another one. So we'll see.
They ain't loving it up. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you think there'll be a third?
I don't know. I have no idea what they plan. They plan on doing You know, ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Like, he positioned himself. He's in good shape.
Oh, City Boys up.
City
Again.
Boys up.
Again. You know, he secured the bag.
He secured the bag.
Rihanna.
Hopefully they are a happy couple and a
Yes.
beautiful family.
Sweet
and
baby Jesus.
I wish the best of them. I like ASAP. I like Rihanna. You know what I'm
Rihanna
saying?
seems like a girl mom to me too, though. Like she would want a daughter
You
to
think so?
just dress her out the box crazy. Like I just see that.
Fenty'd out.
Fenty down. She's supposed to be doing a Fenty maternity line.
Oh yeah, I
So
saw that.
that'll be a good thing. That'll be a dope thing for, you know, the ladies to wear the Fenty. So, and she's up there on the list of almost billionaires,
she
right?
got it, yo.
She's
She got it.
rocking it. And I'll give it to ASAP. You know, he's got his modeling contracts. He's the face of Gucci. I see him all over the place. He's getting his, you know, model on.
His little modeling.
Hey,
Black woman delegation. Come on, you minimizing my guy.
we gotta protect Rihanna at this point. Okay, we gotta protect Rihanna.
Oh man. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a question or if it's just it's something I wanted to bring up, and I put it on the board a while back. Group chat dynamics. Group chat dynamics. I'm in a group chat. I'm in multiple group chats, right? You're in group chats
Yes.
with friends.
Yes, and family.
And family too. I don't have any family group chats.
Let me tell you.
But so let me just start with what prompted this, right?
Okay.
I'm in a group chat with my friends, and I find that the group chat is mostly people just posting stuff and not actually responding to other people's posts. Every now and then,
Okay.
it happens.
Okay.
So, and it's not just, I'm not saying it's just me, like I'm being ignored. It happens. It just happens, right?
Okay.
And so the way I operate online, the way I communicate online with people or in a group chat, I communicate the way I communicate in person, right? Okay. So if you said, hey, this drink, look how pretty this drink is, right? I don't just come behind that and say, look how pretty this drink is. I'm going to respond to what you said. I'm going to say, oh yeah, that drink is a nice looking drink. Check out this drink too. And you respond to that. But in group chat, it's like, look at this funny video. And then someone else says, look at this funny video. And then another person says, look at this meme. Nothing gets sometimes it'll be, look at this video of OJ Simpson. And then someone else says, look at this video of OJ Simpson. It's the same video. Yes.
Oh.
You're not even reading the group chat.
But did you point out that was the same video that such and such just posted?
I'll be wanting to sometimes because I'll go back and read the chat, right? I rarely I read through it. I try to.
Okay.
And
you're being conscientious.
I try to, yo. I try.
Participate.
I try. This group chat with my friends and I, it'd be like that. So I was wondering how your group chat dynamics are. So you said you have multiple.
I have multiple.
Yeah. Can you want to explain? Do you have any group chat struggles?
So I have a group chat with my daughters.
Oh yes.
I have a group chat with my daughters and my ex.
Ooh.
And I don't know how that happened because I thought he was blocked on my phone.
I think he was gonna say that shit, yo.
Shout out to my ex, he knows.
Yo, shout out to Rob.
Okay. I have some girlfriends, a group chat on IG, some girlfriends. I have some girlfriends group chat from Florida, a group chat on IG. I have a group chat of my girlfriends in New York on WhatsApp. I have a group chat of my other girlfriends in New York, like a village for one of my other friends.
Okay.
There's another group chat. There's another one. I have a Facebook group chat of wine ladies.
Okay.
And I think that's all the group chats.
Okay.
So you know how sometimes you get added into a group chat that you didn't really get asked. You didn't ask if you wanted to be in a group chat.
I will leave a chat.
But then I feel like, oh, that's real shady. And you don't want to leave because you might miss some really good information if you leave said group chat.
I don't care.
Okay. So like, you know, going back to my ex being in the group chat with me and the girls, I was like, how can he text me? I blocked him.
Right.
Like, the group chat made him unblocked or something.
It's not supposed to happen that way.
I don't understand, Apple. Please explain.
Apple, man, you gotta get you a Samsung. I'm telling you.
And so then when I'm in the group chat with my daughters, sometimes they're having sister conversations. And I'm like, why is this happening?
That's poor
in
group
this
chat etiquette. Step out.
You guys could have this conversation without me.
That happens in my group chat too.
Just send that to your sister. I don't need to see this. What is this?
Because that particular group chat that you're speaking of, this is great, is on text.
Yes, it's a text.
So you're getting everything.
Oh my gosh.
You can't even mute that, can you?
No. Well, yes, you can.
You can
silence it.
But you're not gonna silence it, girl, because something might
I
come
don't know,
through.
Something might come to this
right,
important.
right.
But sometimes they be sending me some TikTok shit, and I be like, why am I seeing this?
Right.
You couldn't just send it to your sister. Mm-hmm. And then my girlfriends in the Instagram chat, group chat, we usually are talking about, hey, we should get together, and we're talking about, yeah, let's do this, and we're sharing locations, and maybe we could do drinks or whatever, and then it just kind of falls flat, and nobody ever confirms the date.
Right.
So then I got a text. Oh, and that group also has a text. Also, so it's on Instagram, we got a group chat, and then we have the text group chat. And then I found out from one of the members of one of the said group chats that they ain't really talking to somebody in the group chat, so that's why they don't respond. And I was like, word? I didn't know that. So
group chat dynamics crazy. It's crazy.
It's so crazy. And I do try to, like reply to everybody's chats or like it or heart it.
I mean,
or
some
stuff
like you just like some stuff I just don't find funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not gonna respond to it if it's or it just might not be the right timing or something like that. I'm busy. I might have seen it and just doing other stuff or whatever it is. So that happens not just for me. I'm sure it happens for my friends as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? But sometimes you're like, I think it was today, like two of my friends, they posted the exact same thing right after each other.
Wow.
It was boom, boom. It wasn't any conversation in between.
Nobody saw it.
Nobody else seen nothing.
Can you pull it away? Can't you delete it?
Delete it, right? Unsend it.
Unsend it. Well,
hilarious.
I be in a group chat with one of my other sets of girlfriends, and they be hanging out together, and I don't hang out with them. So I'm sitting here watching the group chat like, well, damn. I mean, I wasn't there. I can't be there.
They're like, yeah, what seat you in?
Geographically, it's impossible
Right.
for me to be there. And I'll be like, y'all could just text each other. Y'all ain't got to do this in a group chat.
Right.
So it's
hilarious.
It is hilarious. And sometimes the chat will be going crazy. And I'll come back and I got like 28 missed messages. I'm like, well, what the did I miss?
Right.
And it'll be like, some BS.
You know what? That happens with my friends when they start talking about stocks a lot. Like it seems to only happen when I'm kind of like consumed with something else. Stocks and bonds and stuff like that.
Sharing good.
Listen, our group chat has transformed dramatically over the years. So now we're talking about buying houses and stocks and Airbnbs and stuff like that. Like this is the kind of stuff we talk about, and then it's just funny stuff. Of course, we share it all the time. So, but between some of my friends, they go.
Yeah,
they go. You know what I'm saying? And either I'm like, you have to make a choice. Either I'm going to get involved in this conversation
or not,
because it's so consuming.
It is.
You know what I mean? You can't type fast enough sometimes.
Right, but sometimes I'm the person in the group chat who posts the inappropriate shit.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I post I post the hooker shit.
We are way too similar. We are way too similar in some ways.
I post the inappropriate shit all the time in the group because I'm trying to, encourage.
Yeah, laugh. Just lighten it up. To encourage your friends. Trina friends, I love y'all. I haven't met y'all in person yet. Hilarious, yo.
Yes, that's the group chat dynamics.
Y'all got some wild group chat dynamics out there. We want to hear about it, yo.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, man.
Do y'all have a group chat with y'all exes? And the kids?
That is what I do not have. I remember my ex was like, when we first, split up or whatever, and my son was young, she was like, I feel like we should still do things together as a family or whatever. And I was like, no. So you better believe there's no group chat.
Listen.
And me and my ex cool now, so it's all good.
No comment.
I'm just joking. It's all jokes, baby.
No comment. There's been tons of dinners. No comment.
Right. Yo. So I got another thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of not related, but it's along the fringe line. Mm-hmm. Have you ever identified a one-way friendship that you were involved in? And when you identified it, what did you do about it? Oh. And what I mean by a one-way friendship, one of those friendships where y'all talk when you initiate the talk. Mm-hmm. Y'all get together when you initiate y'all getting together. Mm-hmm. Everything falls on you. And if not for your involvement or your initiation, then it will completely fall to the wayside.
Absolutely. I absolutely have multiple one-way friendships. And usually I take it to therapy and I talk it out about what's going on and what I'm feeling and where I am in said friendship. And then you know what I do? I fall back. I fall back. If you want to see me, if you want to talk to me, if you want to hang out or whatever, I'm going to wait on you. The ball is in your court because I'm tired of being the one who's always, hey, how you doing? Hey, you good? Hey, where you at? Hey, let's get together.
Right.
Hey, like it feels like I want my friends to check on me too.
Oh, listen.
You don't check on your strong friends.
Shout out to that. Round of applause to you for that one.
I would love for my friends to check in on me. Give me a text. Hey girl, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey girl, what's going on? I know it looks like we're great and we're picture perfect and all that, but
you are an individual person.
Yeah, but I'm still an individual. I'm still a woman. I'm still a mom. I'm still I work. I still have emotions. I still want friendships that aren't just related to my husband. And if I feel like the friendship isn't, mutual and it isn't serving me, then sometimes you just gotta let it go.
That's huge. Isn't serving you. Yeah.
If it's not serving you, you gotta let it go.
Damn.
That the one way shit, I'm too old.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that. That's not, is it a genuine friendship then?
Right.
Because if you don't
How do you define a friendship?
If you don't speak to me, but you watching everything that I'm doing on social media, because we can see when you watching my stories.
Right.
And you don't speak to me.
One of those, I see what you're doing when you do talk to them. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Deaded.
Damn, man. Yeah, I've identified those in my life, and I did the same thing. I fell back. I've also been a little off with some. Like I've had a friendship that I thought was a one-way friendship until I recognized that the dynamic of our friendship just didn't entail what I thought it should.
Okay.
So I had to just kind of retool how I interact with this person, and we're good. And sometimes we don't talk all the time. We don't text all the time. Mm-hmm. We don't call each other. We don't do that. But when we do get together, all love.
It's like you never left. You never.
Boom. Never separate. So that's just the nature of our friendship. That particular one, and I had to recognize that I was wrong about it in the beginning. I recognized what it was, and then all was well.
And I love the ladies who they know who they are, who are like, hey, if you're looking for me to be that girl to talk to you every week and all that, I got too much shit going on, and I'm just not available. But if you need me, holler at me. I'm there. Want to get together? Let's do it. Let me know the date and time. I'll check my calendar. I'll block it off. Boom. I'm there. And that's a very mature way to do it. But for the folks that just be like all willy-nilly, wimpy, wet noodle type situation, nah.
Did you lose any friendships from getting married? Yeah, you stupid. Yeah, what's wrong with you? I did.
I would say that there are people who just like
fell off the earth,
fizzled away, like
crazy, yo,
gone. Like people who didn't even acknowledge and say congratulations.
Right.
People who didn't show up, maybe who were invited. People who didn't just zero.
Did you have any confusing ones? Like, why did you fall off? Like,
I just leave people where they are.
Yeah, no doubt.
At this point, at this stage in my life, I am like, Godspeed.
Right.
Be blessed.
I wonder what
you need to do.
I wonder what it means sometimes. Though, like, my brain. Like, I like to. I think about people and how they behave, the things that they do, and I wonder. And I like to dissect it and find out why things happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious. Like sometimes, like, well, there's space. Like the way I look at life, right? Like my life. There's space for things. Right. And sometimes you don't realize that something was occupying a space until something else comes along, and then apparently there's no space for that thing that you had before. And you're like, well, wow, it's weird that what space did you think you were occupying in my life to the point that me being married, now you feel like you don't have space in my life.
Hey.
It's weird to me because especially when there was nothing there in that regard. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it is what it is.
Shout out to my therapist who helps me work through all these things. I don't have no ill will, no ill thoughts.
That's all
or
love,
whatever.
man. All
I
love
love everybody, and whatever it is, it is.
Yup, it is.
Yeah. So
you wanna talk about what we watched? We go there now?
Oh yeah.
We're the Where's Brunch podcast, as you can see, and here's what we're watching on TV.
Excuse me, partner. Can you keep that shit down? You see me watching TV.
Word.
Did you like that?
You like that?
We're so late.
You like that? First time, we're gonna do it again.
The Where's Brunch podcast, as you can see, and here's what we're watching on TV.
Excuse me, partner. Can you keep that shit down? You see me watching TV.
This is official Where's Brunch podcast segment. You love that. Look at you. Yeah. You want to do it again?
We're the Where's Brunch podcast, as you can see, and here's what we're watching on TV.
Excuse me, partner. Can you keep that shit down? You see me watching TV.
Listen.
Shout out to Tupac. Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace to Tupac. And we're doing big things because we got jingles.
We got jingles.
We got jingles now. Okay? We got jingles. So this week, okay, first of all, let me rewind. I knew that this Sunday, meaning tomorrow, is National Cinema Day. So movie theaters all across the United States are going to have movie tickets reduced to just $4. So I was looking because I knew you wanted to see a particular movie, and I was just going to buy the tickets for us. That movie was not going to be showing on Sunday. And I was like, oh shit, what are we going to do? So I let you know, hey, the movie that I know you want to see is not going to be playing on Sunday for the cinema day.
Right. Do
you want to go see it on such and such a day? That movie happens to be The Last Voyage of the Demeter. So we went to see it on Wednesday night?
Yeah, one of those days. Wednesday, I think.
Y'all.
So this movie is about how Dracula got from where he's from,
Romania.
which is Romania, right, to London.
Yes.
This is how he got from one point to the other, and it was on this boat, this ship. And it's a story about what went down, according to the captain's log, about what was happening on this ship. And this movie is an absolute sleeper.
Yeah.
Yo.
I mean, I don't know if it's a lot of it has to do with the strike and the lack of promotion.
Right.
Because the strike is happening, because all actors are prohibited from doing any press.
Can't talk about movies, nothing.
They can't do any press for the movies. So this movie, we saw the previews for it, and several other movies for it coming out, and you were like, I really want to see it. And then I didn't even know that it was in the theater until like recently, and I said, hey, you know that movie you want to see?
Yeah, I had forgotten all about it.
It's actually playing right now. So we went to see it, y'all. First of all, the previews, okay? The previews. Every demonic, satanic, any kind of movie, gateway movies about Satan were showing in the previews of this movie.
Yeah, it's a lot of them coming out.
So The Nun, The Exorcist.
Yeah, it's
like The Exorcist revival, whatever.
It looked good too.
It's 2 kids, and I ain't seen it.
Oh, yo, that one looked insane.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
Oh my God.
And then there was another one with the Indian family
we had seen that one before.
Yeah,
and that
we've
looks
seen
dope.
that one before. So 3 demonic based movies.
She gonna watch these movies, y'all, with me.
Daytime, lights on, shades up, everything.
So Voyage of the Demeter, right?
Yes.
Demeter.
Demeter. Yes.
I don't want to. We don't want to give it away to y'all, right?
Spoiler alert, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. This is not your handsome fellow walking through the town Dracula. This is before that. Well, he can only be that when he's
in London.
Feeding. When he's feeding. You know what I'm saying? When he has enough to sustain. This is hungry Dracula.
This is Dracula unhinged.
This is a movie like I will watch again. I will watch this movie over
because we might have missed something. Might have missed something because I still had questions about the address and a log and how he got shipped to London.
Right. Yeah, they started with the ship.
Yeah, it was on the ship, but the people who brought the
how?
Just how, because they said there was no there was no people. It had an address, but there was no name for a person to ship the case.
Right.
So was he that advanced that he knew that he needed to ship himself?
He knew he had to go somewhere else because
he killed the town. He feeded on the town.
Okay, there you go. He fed on the entire town.
He fed on the entire town.
There was nothing left for him to eat. Man, go see this movie, y'all.
I mean,
hopefully we didn't ruin it for you. Yes, huh?
It might be out of the movie.
It'll be on some
TV.
network soon enough. Yes. This is one of those movies. Unfortunately, it's not going to be in the theaters for a long time. This is one of those movies that'll be on streaming soon enough.
Yes, it's worth it.
Check this movie. I'll be watching this one again.
Get your popcorn.
Just like I watched Wolfman a bunch of times. Like I love these type of movies.
Yeah, it's a great introduction to Dracula because we get Dracula on the romantic side and how he romanticizes women and how he does all of this. You don't know the backstory and how the hell did he get to London and what the hell happened.
The end of the movie was leading to that Dracula.
Yeah, to that Dracula.
You know what I'm saying?
And he got some shit with him. Okay. What? You ain't gonna touch me about back of my neck and swim by.
Right.
With your cape.
Yeah, let me see here. Let me play something real quick.
Okay.
You know it's gonna be bad. Anytime somebody starts off by saying, well, it's bad. Ladies and gentlemen, the age 40 is real. To all my men, women out there that are 40 years old and above, it's not a game. Respect that age. Respect that age. Or that age will make you respect it. I was just forced
to respect
it. This is just a public service announcement because I know people may see me out. And I don't want you to be alarmed, but I'm in a wheelchair. I'm in a wheelchair. Why? Well, because I tried to jump out there and do some young stuff. Tried to go out there and do some young man stuff, and I was told to sit my down. I'm going to put this story out there before you do. Me and Steven got into a little debate. This debate was based off of who was faster. Those that know me know I'm pretty fast. Steven said, Kev, ain't no way you going to beat me. Steven is an ex-NFL running back, played for the Patriots. Very good guy. I said, Steve, you can bet it. He said, bet. I said, bet. We get out there, we go run the 40-year-old dash.
The 40-year-old.
40-yard dash. Guys, I blew all my shit. I tore my lower abdomen, my abductors. I don't even know what that is, but I tore them. I tore those two. I can't walk. Sit my down.
Sitting his ass down.
Listen.
Baby, when did you sit your ass down?
A long ass time ago.
long time ago.
Listen, they did that whole, because my girls play soccer, and they did that whole parents versus the kids thing, I think, when they were like middle school or something. My oldest was, and I went out there and played whatever. You know what? No.
Nah.
I'm good. I'm good.
You went out there and played? What happened?
Yeah. The parents lost, I think.
No, I'm saying, but did you feel like sore and stuff, like real bad afterwards? No. But you was like, you knew, you had insight.
I was in shape more.
Yeah.
More active. But I just knew, like, I don't need to be out here running back and forth like this and doing this stuff because I'm going to hurt something.
I fractured my elbow when I was in the military playing basketball. And I said, this is it. I'm done. And this is in like my 20s.
Wow.
I was like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm not getting paid to do this.
Right.
I'll go out and play horse. I'll go out and shoot all day.
Yeah.
No problem. I might have had a couple pickup games after that, but like my friends, Donnie and Joe, they like to run out and go play basketball. Donnie he hurts his ankles all the time.
I heard him talking about that recently.
His ankles, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Donnie, you know what I'm saying? Mess with you. And I have my form of activity, and I'm going to stick to that.
Okay.
We're going to work out at home.
Hey.
We're going to walk.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And all this racing, I've been known to be pretty fast.
Yeah.
I'm not racing nobody.
Yeah. I remember my dad racing me in my old neighborhood when I was like in high school.
Yeah.
And he told me that he was faster than me. And we raced from light pole to light pole. And he won. He smoked me.
Somebody tell me that they faster than me today. You got it. You sure are, buddy.
Hey, listen, I ain't racing nobody.
Stay in your lane, people.
I am not racing my kids. I don't care. You got it. You faster than me.
Homeboy raced against. He's in a wheelchair.
Listen.
Can you imagine? As you would say, can you imagine
doing old people shit? Sit your ass down.
Man. Hilarious, yo.
That is too funny. But hey, it ain't the way to go. Don't go out like that.
Don't go out like that, yo.
Don't go out like that.
Well,
You
listen,
in a wheelchair.
If you're active already and you in shape for it, go for it.
Do it. But otherwise, don't do it.
Yeah, be careful out there, yo. I'm telling you, the recovery time, 40 plus recovery time.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I remember throwing my back out. I was doing laundry.
Wait, was that in the other apartment?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry. I was sorting clothes. I'm reaching into the basket. I'm putting dark clothes in one pile. I'm putting white clothes in one pile. I threw a white sock in the dark clothes pile by mistake. I reached over to pull it out of the dark pile to throw it back into the other pile, and I threw my back out. And I was out for weeks.
I remember it. I was like, the laundry?
Weeks, yo.
The laundry?
Just bending over to pick up a sock.
It can do it. Anything.
It's crazy.
The slightest thing can do it.
Listen, man, I know we dating ourselves. We sound like the old folks podcast right now.
Listen, we are 47 and 48. The shit happens.
I'm almost 50.
He almost 50. Okay. Listen, the shit happens.
Oh, man.
Okay.
It is no joke.
Okay, so can we talk about deviled eggs?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about. We got a couple of minutes to talk about deviled eggs. I see you looking at the board. Ain't no deviled eggs up there, but let's talk about it.
Because I learned today that deviled eggs have mayonnaise in them.
Hold up. Wait a minute. But you don't like mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise.
But you love deviled eggs.
I mean, I will eat the deviled eggs.
No.
Right. Okay, I like them.
You like deviled eggs.
Especially if you put like a fried piece of shrimp on top, or if you put the bacon.
We're not talking about elevated deviled eggs.
But that's the deviled eggs that I eat.
You eat barbecue. You eat the cookout deviled eggs?
No.
What are you talking about?
I eat the ones with the bacon on top or the fried shrimp on top. There's got to be something, on top of it.
Okay.
Not just the paprika.
Okay, let's stick with that.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So you like deviled eggs.
Yes.
Today, you found out that deviled eggs are made with mayonnaise. And so as of today, you no longer like deviled eggs?
I don't like them no more. I don't want them no more.
How is this possible? Did you not see the mind thing going on here?
I don't want it no
it's
more.
all mental.
I don't want it no more.
It's like a child. I swear to God. It's hilarious.
Anything with mayonnaise, I don't want it.
Don't want it.
No.
Oh my God, you are hilarious, yo. So now deviled eggs done.
Deviled eggs are out of
When you
my-
told me you like deviled eggs, I was like, that's interesting because I know that the yolk is made, you mix it with mayonnaise and other stuff to
I
make
didn't
to
think
get make
that.
it creamy like
I
that.
thought they mixed it with mustard.
Yeah, they say some people do that, but I don't know if I've had that or not. I don't know.
I don't want it.
Maybe you used to. I don't even know what to say about this. You just wanted to let people know, huh?
I just want you to know I'm not having it.
Deviled eggs.
I don't want it.
I've never made them. I don't know how to make them.
Me neither.
But I'm sure I could do it if I looked up the recipe.
Me too.
But now deviled eggs are done in this household.
They're not happening. I don't want it.
Trina don't want deviled eggs, y'all, and that's a wrap.
So I had a question for you.
Oh shit! Dang, a question. I thought we was about to wrap up. No, what we got?
Okay, so we have been potting now for 41. This is 41. Episode 41.
episodes. Yeah.
So in these previous 40 episodes, tell me what you've learned about yourself
Ooh, about me?
and doing this podcast and for the listeners to understand, because this is a process. There's been a lot behind the scenes that you don't see. You just see this and you see the snippets and all of that. So, and you do a lot of work on this podcast because you're the key grip guy.
Right.
We don't have production. We don't have a manager. We don't have an editor. We don't have any of those things because we're not there yet.
Right.
Tell me what you have learned about yourself in doing this podcast.
Man, some things have been reconfirmed, like my level of patience. I've learned a lot about that, I guess. Okay. My level of patience, because you can go for a long time without being listened to, and you have to be very patient with that. I've learned about my level of focus and on the creativity.
Okay.
So as I tell you all the time, with your stuff, focus on the art, right? So you focus on the art because another thing that I've learned is the sense of fulfillment that I get from doing this.
Okay.
Right? And that is the most important part.
Okay.
For me on a personal level,
Okay.
that is the most important part. So if I die, I want to live a fulfilled life.
Okay.
So this is up to me to determine what those things are. And from the outside looking in, people may think you should be doing a certain thing, and this has nothing to do with anyone on the outside, right? So I've learned that I just get a lot of fulfillment out of being creative,
Okay.
right? I've learned that I get a lot of fulfillment out of building something. Right. So,
Okay.
and we're just starting really still, like, we're still building, and everything's going to look different. It's going to be different at some point.
Yeah.
We're going to evolve and all those things, whatever. So I've learned these things about myself through this process. And I've learned that, I really want to know how you're doing. Like I ask you that in the beginning of every episode. We sit together. We do everything together all the time. And every time we get on this set to do this pod, I ask you how you're doing because I actually want to know how you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that, I don't know, it's a great vehicle for us, I think. You know what I'm saying? We get to talk to each other and the conversation just goes. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a great thing for us. I think it's good for our relationship.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just being here, and we're talking right now. We're talking right now to each other, but we're talking to everyone else too.
Yes.
It's an interesting thing, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've learned a few things. about myself, if I can really try to reflect inward even more, learning about myself, you know, I've learned, I guess, through this process, I guess I've learned to be, I guess, maybe more vulnerable.
Oh,
Maybe,
okay.
you know, share more.
Share more. Okay.
You know, to be honest, you know,
Yeah.
like that's what this is. Like we talk about that, like,
Yeah.
you know, we talk about just getting on here and just being ourselves, or taking stances on certain topics where you don't necessarily believe. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, just being more vulnerable and sharing stuff about myself. You know, a lot of stuff. It's a lot. I will have to reflect on that more. Maybe we'll talk about that more in the future. That's a great question.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What about you? You want to share?
Oh, okay. Ooh, I didn't think it was coming my way.
You should know that.
Kick it back
That's
to
how we
me.
do. Yeah.
So, let me say a long time ago, like probably like 20 years ago, my mentor, one of the people that I love and respect, Dr. Julianne Malvo, said to me when I was like 20 something, you have a voice and you need to use it. And it always sat in the back of my head because I didn't really know what she meant. Like, I was like, well, what you mean? I do use something. Like, what you mean?
Right.
Because I'm 20 something and I don't know
Right,
shit.
right.
You know? And her saying that to me, it kind of came full circle with us doing this. And I felt like, okay, well, I like you being vulnerable, using my voice, speaking on topics, giving my true opinions. 'Cause
Yes.
I'm not potting usually, because we talk about potting versus, and I'm usually giving the y'all don't even get the all of it, but I do give my opinion. Like when he calls me Trina X, there's a whole nother level. There's a whole nother layer to it. Okay. But that was like a big thing that resonated for me in us deciding to do this, because at first I was very scared to do this.
Right.
I was very uncomfortable to do this. I was unsettled with this because I couldn't really figure out, okay, so what is this going to be? Like, what's going to happen here? What are we doing? And then the more I began to understand the craft of this and to look and listen to other podcasts, it became more clear to me of me being myself and me sharing things about myself and us sharing things about us and giving my opinions on things and ultimately using my voice. And that was huge for me.
Right. And that's your voice for me. The way I take what you're saying, literally your voice and figuratively your voice.
Yeah.
Because you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And people always compliment us about your voice. They talk to us about your voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have a wonderful voice. I love your voice, even off of the pod. Like, I love how your voice cracks at times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love that about you. And then of course, your voice meaning your mind.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So yeah, it's dope. That's dope to learn that about yourself and to recognize and to kind of attach that back to what you're.
Yeah, because I
person told you.
didn't realize what she was telling me at such a young age. And a lot of times you question yourself. You question your thoughts. You question your opinions. You question your everything.
Yeah.
So to be here and to have this platform and for us to do this together allows me to use my voice and establish it.
Yeah, this is it. Like, this is we're still in the beginning phases. And we're just going to continue to build with this, and it's going to get better. You know what I mean? And like I tell you with your content, I'm like, listen, post your content, make sure it's fulfilling to you, and then move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, views and all that kind of stuff, even with the pod, I'm like, yeah, okay, if the numbers are low, fine. we're still recording next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna get better. So, you know, that's it. I'm focused on the creativity, man, and
I'm enjoying it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I love all of it.
yeah. And you know what else I realized? I can't expect my friends to get it or to watch it or listen. I just can't.
Right.
I just gotta like click that off. Because if I do that, I'm going to constantly be like, oh, nobody's listening, nobody's commenting, nobody's saying anything, nobody's.
Listen.
And it's gonna have me all spun up into a tumbleweed because I'm so stressed about my friends not listening.
Listen, let's just take you, right? You're from Long Island, right?
Hey, strong guy.
So this is the way it works.
How's it work?
On the way up, right? No one listens, right? When you get to the top, and someone validates you in the eyes and ears of others.
Like,
and they say that this person is dope. Let's say Diddy says this is dope.
Yeah.
And once you make it, you get to the top. Then, to those people who didn't listen on your way up, you become Long Island's own.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
We've seen it happen here in D.C. with Maya. We've seen it happen with Wale. We see it happen with artists that
Struggles.
on the way up, you get no support. And then when you get to the top, you become DC's own. And that's the way it goes. So you can't. The closer people are to you, the more they take you for granted. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. I'm sorry. We take each other for granted. This is what we do. It is what it is. So, yeah, I'm with you. I can't expect nobody to be listening like my friends from school and shit like that. All those the Facebook people that are the closest people to you.
Yeah.
You get the least support there. That's the way it goes. So.
But I appreciate those who do listen and let me know.
Yeah.
It makes a huge. It feels good. It's great to get that feedback.
For those people that you're talking about, they know we're not talking about them.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're not talking about y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of course, I have friends that watch and listen every single week.
Yeah.
As soon as it comes out on Monday, the first thing they do on that day is listening to the pod. And that's it. And I appreciate that too.
Yes.
So yeah, man, it's been a nice journey so far, and like I said, we just starting. You know what I'm saying? And,
it's work. It's work. It's fun.
It is work. It's
fun.
Yes.
But we do discuss things. Sometimes research has to happen. Sometimes I'm in my phone like, well, wait, what about this or something like this? Or we got to talk about that. Or you know, it is work, and we take like 1 hour to 2 hours at a time to do this, and then there's another whole set of time for editing and uploading and all those types of things, and writing descriptions and getting snippets for you guys to get so that we can get you to watch the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, y'all gotta understand that we shoot on Saturdays, and I edit on Sundays.
Yeah.
And what that means is that our weekends, every single weekend, is consumed by a podcast.
Like, we know we're coming home. We got to get home.
We got to get home to pod.
We got to get ready to, you got to switch to podcast mode.
Yeah, we're not in the streets out there running around doing all this other shit, and which is cool. It's fun and everything. But no, we get out early, we get back in pod, and then Sunday I got to sit there and edit. Now I've found ways to trim my editing time down a lot. Yeah, or whatever. So that's a good thing. But that's what the weekend is. It's pod time, baby. Hey. Y'all get the best pod with us podding on Saturdays.
Yeah.
What day we used to shoot on Thursdays or something like that, right?
Was it Thursday?
It was something weird.
Something weird.
It feels crazy now, doesn't it?
I can't even remember. I think it was Thursdays.
Man,
it was so weird.
We just having conversation now, y'all.
Yeah, and then when we got to Saturday and we saw how lit it was, like, wait a minute, we need to move this to Saturday officially.
So that was a good question. Very good conversation right there.
Thank you.
And I'm sure if I gave it further thought, then I could maybe come up with some even more profound things to say.
But I feel like your answer was really good. I mean, vulnerability is huge.
Yeah.
It's your authentic self.
Yeah, listen, we putting ourselves out there. Like like I spoke in the other episode. Like I have a slur when I speak. I have tics. You know what I'm saying? I have different things going on with my face and my that are uncontrollable. That happens. I'm on video sharing myself.
Yeah.
Exposing myself to the world. Yeah. Whether the world is watching or listening or not. Yeah. That's what's happening. And I'm perfectly fine with it. It is what it is.
Yeah. I know too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So cool. My teeth look good though.
Hey, shout out to the dental bar.
Shout out to the dental bar, yo.
Our dentist.
We shouting our dentist out.
Shouting our dentist out, okay? Because I had a cleaning on Friday. Shout out to the dental bar. If you don't know about the dental bar, do a Google search. Alexandria, Virginia, the dental bar.
They support us. They watch, they listen.
They watch, they listen, and you can get your mimosa. Before you get your teeth cleaned.
Gin, rum, they got all types of shit.
Coffee, you name it.
I need to start making evening appointments.
I know. They said the 4:00 appointments are the most lit.
Oh, I bet they are, yo.
They do shots.
Listen, Dr. G is probably
Dr. G.
the best dentist I've ever dealt with my entire life. She is fantastic.
And they take all dental plans.
Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, yo, shout out to Trina on that one. Yo, you found a dental bar.
Dental bar.
Hey, look, can y'all say this? When I go to my dentist, when I walk through the door, they say, "Hey, Brocky." They don't even call me Mr. McKnight or nothing like that. "Hey, Brocky, do you want something to drink?" Mm-hmm. I'm like, I appreciate you asking, but it's 10:15 a.m.
Perfect time.
During the week, I'm going back home to work. I don't want anything to drink. Wink, wink.
You ain't gotta ask me twice. Yes.
Yo, it's dope, yo.
I'll take it.
Dope stuff,
they're great. And the massage chairs when you sit down.
Massage
to get your
chairs,
teeth done.
herbal shit
herbal wraps.
All that stuff.
All that stuff. Listen, a spa experience while you're getting your teeth cleaned.
They got me straight, yo. They got my teeth straighghtened out. I'm
you looking all
good.
Sexy.
Appreciate it.
Mouth looking all good.
Pause. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yo, man, appreciate you.
I appreciate you more.
Good time. Have fun.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to our getaway in a couple of days.
I gotta get away. I gotta get away. I gotta
that
get
sounds familiar.
away.
Sounds familiar.
That's the song.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah,
sounds familiar.
that was a song. I think it's Bobby Brown, but I might be wrong.
Maybe so, babe. Maybe so.
Right.
Love you.
I love you more.
And we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
For those who made it to the end of the podcast, appreciate you. For those who made it to the end of the podcast, Trina's favorite color is purple. Tell us in the comments.
What's my favorite color?
Yo, you be good, man. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Bye, guys.